So one time, when I was 18 and an alcoholic still, but a bit more permissible.
Once, no, I want to start with once.
When I was a little kid, I grew up on this like little neighborhood on top of this mountain, and there was 13 houses, and I lived next door to my cousin.
My best friend and I were fucking hanging out, playing Truth or Dare, as children do, and we got around to the only thing we had in the house, vodka and eggs, and we dared my best friend to put a raw egg into her vagina.
That was a very awkward experience because it's almost exactly like how they portray it in a TV show. Like,
when I was 5 years old, we went to a family friend's, and the mom was very crafty, and she had hand crocheted these beautiful white doilies.
And she plopped it out into the toilet without breaking it.
Oh, I
Wait, hold
can't
on,
do
hold on.
that. Oh, I can't do that.
And I'd never seen anything like it before.
Which leaves me with a couple of questions. The first of which, how? The second of which, were you blessed? You know, like, I don't know. She did the damn thing. And that's the story about how my friend literally laid an egg.
And she had several of them. So, being 5 and not socially aware, I asked her if I could have one. And for whatever reason, I expected the answer to be yes, of course.
what was that?
And so my cousin and I would run around and try and collect those and find as many as we could.
You clearly care about this thing and I want you to have it. And she said no. And this is a turning point in my life because I took the damn doily and I put it in my pocket and I went home.
My doctor suggested that I freeze some sperm in case I wanted to have children in the future, which is kind of a weird thing to think about. Like, soft smiles, everybody.
I don't know, I feel like maybe we should do this.
Did you say soft tomatoes? And I thought that would be the end of it. I thought that I had this treasure that I would always get to have. And for some reason it was especially valuable because I had taken this risk to do this thing. And I remember
after my first surgery to remove my testicle, after finding out I had testicular cancer,
right?
Yeah.
Right. Come on.
Like, feel for that, like, I don't know.
that's not something you really know until someone tells you.
So, a couple hours go by, and I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on my Sega Genesis.
We called them like these golden tokens, and they were like these like magical tickets that we would collect, and then we would go to a different area of our neighborhood and have another adventure where we would like collect acorns and
Feeling like a prince, because I had Doily and I had a Sega Genesis. Phone rings. One of the doilies is missing, it says Trish, and she wondered if maybe I took it.
Joke about somebody having one testicle and he actually had one testicle and I didn't fucking know. And he got really mad at me.
Now, my lovely mother stood up for me and said I would never do anything like that, but she would check with me. So, another turning point. My mother asked me, did you take this doily?
So there's like, here you go, first door on the left. And one of the questions on this questionnaire was there any specimen lost? And after reading that, I just did not want to touch anything in this room.
And I said, no. And this is the first time that I can ever remember lying. And I wasn't good at it. And I had to present this doily, walk it back down the street, hand it to her, get scolded by her, walk it back, and I got my ass whooped.
Don't feel like I'm a part of the conversation.
You're right in front of my face, so you should hear me. We made like a tree house, and it was just this like really magical place to grow up, kind of as this little forest child.
So, kind of a weird question because it's not really that hard to get it into this little cup.
Anyway, I still lie and I steal. So.
Oh, yeah.
Bloop.
And she fucking did it.